Hey, what's going on, guys? Keith Carpenter, and I'm back here today with a very quick video, but very important video. So right now, I want to show you this one workflow that we didn't even know existed for the first year and a half. And it was causing us to add extra steps into all of our other workflows that really didn't need to be added in there. So let's go ahead and hop into my computer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go into the automation section here on the left-hand side. And let's go up to the top and let's hit create workflow. And we're going to start from scratch and click create workflow. And we're going to name this workflow assign leads to user. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go and find the contact created trigger, right? I know it sounds crazy that I didn't know this was here. And so I was adding people as a user in all the other different workflows and setting wait steps to make sure that they got added in time so that the custom values of username and all that stuff would actually populate into the email. It was sort of crazy. But now that I discovered the contact created workflow, it's super simple to make every lead get assigned directly to the person that it should be assigned to. Now, if you're working with small businesses, a lot of times it's the owner operator or it's the person inside, the wife or the husband, whoever works inside, that is getting the leads assigned to them. And then the messages are going out from that particular person, right? Okay, so that's really all we have to do. We could add filters in here, but we don't need to add any filters because all we're trying to do is make sure that any new lead that's created gets assigned to a specific person. So we're going to click this plus symbol here. We're going to search for assign up in the upper right corner, click assign to user, and then we're going to choose the user that you want every lead to get assigned to. Okay, of course, you can only apply to unassigned contacts. So if you wanted to do that because you want to make sure if someone's assigned to someone else that this doesn't kick off, you would just check that right there. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that. I'm going to hit save action. And now essentially every new lead that comes into my system is going to get assigned to this person right here. Okay, perfect. Right away, get assigned. No need to add steps into any other workflow to assign to user, unless obviously, you know, those fringe cases where this residential deal is getting assigned to this guy and the commercial deal is getting assigned to that guy. Okay, so next I'm going to go in here and I'm going to always add a tag. So we're going to go here to add contact tag, and I'm just going to give this tag new lead. So we'll call this a new lead. And I always add up here tag new lead so I can see what I'm tagging it. So now every new lead gets a tag new lead. Then we're going to go over here to create or update an opportunity. Now, the way I build out my pipelines is I always have a stage in the beginning called new lead, right? So any new lead, any new message lead, GMB, Facebook, Instagram, any lead is going to get put into this new lead stage of the pipeline. I'm going to go ahead and choose open. I'll allow this opportunity to move to any previous stage in the pipeline. I could put an opportunity name up here, which is pretty common. So you could do like contact first name, you know, at, and then do like, if you had their address, you could do like contact address, right? You know, street address. So Keith Carpenter at 123 Sesame Street. Whatever you want to do there, you could do that. But I'm just going to click save. Okay, and then the final thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on this plus sign and I'm going to add them to a workflow. And in this case, I just want to add them to the holiday emails workflow, right? So I'm going to put them in our holiday greetings bot. I can pass any input trigger parameters over with it if I want to. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. Now, obviously, add to workflow. I always like to put up here, add to holiday greetings bot. That way I can again, see it without having to open it. And now I have this nice utility. This is one of those workflows that goes into the utility folder. A nice utility workflow that will make sure everybody that comes in gets assigned to this person. They get tagged properly. They get added to the pipeline they belong in, and they get added to a nice nurture sequence that over the course of the year will send them holiday messages just wishing them a happy holiday, right? Or a happy Halloween or happy Easter or the other 18 different holidays that we have built in there. And of course, you could add them to whatever you want, right? But the point is, I wanted to show you this workflow. I know this is a really quick video, but I wanted to bang it out here because it's been on my mind for the last few days. This is a great workflow to add into the mix. And especially if all the leads that come into a specific client account always get assigned to Betty or Wendy or Joe, this will make it easy to make sure that happens right off the bat. And then moving forward, when you're working on the other workflows, you don't have to worry about adding in assigned user steps into those workflows. Okay. So If you like this video, if you found it helpful, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I post new content. So go ahead and create this workflow in your business, and I will see you in the next video.